Pretty much a washout for the rest of the afternoon. Let's get over to Nick Russo with that full forecast.
Gabrielle, really the only time today you could get outdoors was right in the early morning hours because the rain moved in late in the morning and is continuing right through the afternoon and evening. We had a couple of pictures and chime in from the big waves down at the south coast today. This one coming in from Green Hill Beach in South Kingstown. Thanks to Brad Sherman for sharing that photo with us. And another picture coming in of some surfers trying to catch a wave in Woonsocket. Thanks to Joni for sharing that photo a little bit earlier today. And you can still see those waves rolling in on our People's Credit Union Skycam from Beavertail Lighthouse, courtesy of Speedcraft Auto Group in Jamestown. These temperatures right now hanging out in the mid and upper 50s. Winds out of the north and east at 15 miles an hour. These strongest winds will be found right at the coastline, especially down towards the islands. We'll talk more about that coming up. But the wind off the water is keeping us pretty chilly across southern New England. This northeasterly wind tends to keep our temperatures on the cooler side, and that will be the case here for the next several days. We'll be stuck in the mid 50s. Really no change in the temperatures right through Monday, even into Tuesday. The hour-by-hour forecast overnight tonight keeps that rain going right into the morning hours for tomorrow. And pretty much all day on Monday, we're going to be dealing with the rain coming down. This is a long-duration nor'easter, really not going to budge at all during the day on Monday. So keep the raincoats handy for tomorrow. The umbrella, a good idea as well if you're headed out and about. Maybe a better day to stay indoors coming up on Monday with those temperatures again on the cool side for this time of the year. The hour-by-hour futurecast on the radar is showing the rain continuing overnight tonight into the early morning hours Monday. Heavy at times. We're talking about a real soaker here for southern New England. This is beneficial rain. We do need the rain, especially out towards the Cape and Islands, where they're going to pick up several inches that will really help out with the moderate to severe drought for the central and outer portions of Cape Cod. The rain continues during the day Monday, even into Tuesday. We're going to have to deal with some light rain showers. The tendency here is for the rain to get lighter as we head late into Monday and especially during Tuesday. Much of Tuesday is probably just cloudy and dreary to be outdoors. Again, those temperatures staying pretty chilly in the mid and upper 50s. The rain finally starts to move out Wednesday. The sunshine returns. It turns much nicer for the middle part of the week, but between now and then, we're talking about 1.5 to 3 inches of rain widespread across Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts. So this is, again, quite a bit of rain, but it's spread out over the course of a couple of days. That keeps our flood threat fairly low because there's plenty of time for that rain to run off into our reservoirs and our streams and rivers. So we're not expecting much of a flood concern inland. There is that risk for some flooding at the coastline from the big waves. And the winds are going to gust upwards of 50 to 60 miles an hour from Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket down towards Block Island. Really along the coastline is where those stronger winds will be found. Farther inland, we're talking about gusts in the order of around 30 to 40 miles an hour. Generally speaking, that is not strong enough to cause any damage. So for the most part, we should keep our lights on. We're not expecting many power outages, though it can't be completely ruled out with the leaves still on the trees and potentially the ground getting really soggy could weaken some of the root systems of the trees, especially towards the coastline where, again, those winds could gust upwards of 40 to 50, maybe even some stronger gusts down towards the islands. Our 10-day forecast keeps the rain with us right into Tuesday morning. After that, though, we dry things out. Sunshine returns later in the week. If you have outdoor plans, next weekend is looking fantastic with those temperatures in the mid and upper 60s. Gabrielle?